when I'm live. Hello. There it is. There, I'm alive. That's. I mean, why start a stream any other way than going hello. Best way to start a stream. I'm live on the internet. Hello, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. It's Monday. It's Crash Bandicoot Day. That's what they say, isn't it? If it's Monday, it's Crash Bandicoot Day. That old adage, that old adage. How are we all doing? Goodness me. It's Crash Bandicoot 4 Day, and we're probably on our penultimate episode. Can't say for sure. Not sure if that's going to happen. I think it's very unlikely I finish it today. Most likely I finish it next time, but there's a possibility that I don't finish it next time. Of course, we're talking about the 106%. No doubts there. We will be finishing this game and unlocking the super secret ending. You know, even if we have only got... Let's find out. I know that you've got clashing music there in the background. Even if we have only got 27% of the... Oh, how do I shut it up now? I shouldn't have... Maybe I just do that, mute that music instead, so we can have this one. Even if we have only got 27% of the what's it?
Oh yeah, here we go. It's Monday Fun Day time with TP. How are you? Excited to see more Crash 4? It's been another excellent week of content from you and Ben. Hope you are well, my dude. Team TR5 Peter Wave.
Only 89% to go. Thanks for the quick maths there, Millsderp. So, you know, what's 89% divided by 2? We'll do half of it today, half of it next week. Easy peasy, bruv. Good. So, Shy Bees says hello and subscribed. And you've been subscribed for 13 months now. That's unlucky for some, but lucky for us here at TripleJump because you've been subscribed that long. And we have benefited financially from that subscription. So thank you very much, Shy Bees. Stevens Goats, 100 blips. Oh yeah, here we go. I hope you can hear me, by the way. I did a quick sound test, but I don't know how loud this menu music is normally, so let me know. Here we go. It's Monday Fun Day time with TP. How are you? Excited to see more Crash 4? It's been another excellent week of content from you and Ben. Hope you're well, my dude. Oh, it was a bit of a crunch on Friday, trying to get worst games ever finished, and the next gen list. The launch games ranked and get that uploaded. James did an excellent job of editing that together. No, wait, what am I talking about? Well, yes, 3 things actually. James did the best stuff of the generation, or most games that defined the generation. It wasn't necessarily the best because there was some stuff on there that was it set some bad trends and so on. But and then we also had every Xbox Series X launch game ranked from worst to best. And spoilers, we've got a PS5 one coming this week as well. I don't know if it might even be sort of today or tomorrow or Wednesday. I think it'll be early this week. I don't know. Don't know when it's... Let's check the schedule. Let's see if it's on there. At the moment, it seems to be penciled in for Wednesday. But, I'm making no promises. I've got nothing to do with that one. I've done a voiceover for it, and it's in the capable hands of Ben, possibly just Ben, maybe Ben and James. I don't know. They're editing it that one though, so that's coming. Then Billiam Weasley and Kermit the Pog both subscribed. Billiam Weasley by Twitch Prime, and that was for 8 months. Thank you, Bilson, very much. Don't know why I saluted. It wasn't a gift sub, but just saluting you anyway. Oh, look at that! Look at that bit of look at all this. Should I shape it into a really annoying? Oh, that's mirrored as well. That's very hard to do. There we go. Rather than sweep it out of my face, let's put it in a really annoying shape like that, because then we can all just stare at it for a while.
Every TP stream intro ranked from best to bestest.
Oh, thank you, Deadeye Duck. I like it. Thank you, Billiam Weasley. And Kermit the Pog subscribed. Wants 109%. Wow, we're actually going to complete this game more than the biggest Crash fans have. That's a big ask, but hey, I can go for it. It's becoming a bit of a COVID cut again. This hair, it's getting long. It's getting long again. We're on lockdown 2 in the UK. Are you in lockdown 2 in your country? Let us know in the comments below. No, don't. It's depressing. Let's not think about it. Sapphire 1693 subscribed. 17 months on a 17-month streak. That's a really long streak. That. Look at the hype train. It's an orange bar. Is it normally? It's not normally orange. Why is it orange? Why is it orange for? Dunno. But yes, thank you Sapphire1693, Kemet the Pog, and Billiam Weasley for your subscriptions. Kemet the Pog says in the chat, I meant 106% oh-poo. Just watch your language, or the mods will have you. The mods will do you. Then Sniper Knight 1999, no, not 1999, just 99. With wands instead of eyes.
106, lol, sorry. 109 would just be silly.
It would. Sniper Knight with wands instead of eyes, pretty edgy, said, haven't been able to catch a stream for a very long time, but always want to support you lads. Glad to catch a crash stream.
TP's hair is beautiful. Almost got the Leon from Resi look.
Yeah, I could actually.
Looking tiny Peter.
I could definitely
CR5 cheeky Ben.
Manage the Leon if I wanted to. Welcome, Leon. I hope you're really enjoying this sort of 25-second menu theme on loop, by the way. Hang on, if I go into the game, I can make it shut up. It might be worth doing. And Sniper Knight 99 has been with us for 19 months. That's a silly long time. Wow. Thank you very we're on we finished level 2 of the hype train. Let me just jump into Dino Dash and shut up this music so we can go back to there we go. So I'll pop that music back on. We'll get through these alerts and then we'll play the game. Excellent. 100 blips from Deadeye Duck. Every TP stream intro rank from best to bestest. Yeah, they're unrankable. They're all number one. Yeah. All of them.
Hooray for a TP Monday. Not going to lie, I'm really glad to see you and the Walrus Clan. Today could do with some good-natured video James fun after having a heck of a weekend.
Oh no.
Much Walrus love.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think that was Odie Lazarus. I'll get to it shortly. Quickly though, I will say, Kemet the Pog, thanks for the blips again. Correcting yourself from 109 to 106. We're still on a loading screen, by the way. I'm just waiting for it to get into the game so I can pause it. But apparently it's... There we go. Right, good. 106%, yeah, that's it. Steven Scodes, 100 blips extra, saying nice things about my hair. Thank you very much. Welcome, Leon. Then Thingamajiggly. Can't believe it's been 6 months, still a baby compared to some. I'll get there, though. Love you all. Yes, you will, indeed. Thingamajiggly, 6 months you've been with us, and that's a 6-month streak as well. So thank you very much indeed. Then we had Eden and Pops, who subscribed via Twitch Prime. For 5 months total. Only 5 months sub, but been watching since the beginning. Love you guys and the community. Eden says hi, Walrus Clan. Well, I'm sure the Walrus Clan says hi back to Eden. Hello, Eden. Mattington... I'm getting confused. Mattington is... we'll get to it. Mattington, I saluted because that's the wrong reaction to what I meant to react to, which is that it's a... Oh, jeez.
Today was my first day as a permanent key worker after joining at the beginning of the pandemic like a genius. So have some money and love to all the clan. Keys. Emily Lemons, thank you. I'll get to that momentarily. I saluted Mattington, but the salute is for people who gift sub, and we've got one of those coming up in just a moment. But what I meant to do was say welcome to the Walrus Clan, because I believe Mattington subscribed at tier 1 for the very first time. So welcome, Mattington, to the Walrus Clan. It's very nice to have you. I hope you're very happy here. DBCon55, however, has gifted a sub to Arenta. Thank you, DBCon, for the gift. And congratulations, Arenta, on your sub. Odie Lazarus, 100 blips there. It's so nice to have you with us, and I'm sorry that you've had a difficult Another friendly reminder that TP and everyone here is kind and a wonderful person.
Sorry to hear that.
TR5 Dick salute.
I forgot there's a Team TR there at the end. I was speaking over that. Sorry to hear you've had. I mean, I was going to say a difficult weekend. It says a heck of a weekend. So, maybe it was just a wild one, but maybe it was a hard one. So, in any case, Odi Lazarus, time to relax with some Crash. And I say relax. When I say relax, I mean we're getting to the really hard stuff now, so it's going to be incredibly stressful. But hey, it's there. Thanks for the blips. And there we go. Lots of people in the chat wondering what the title of the stream is all about. Oh, we'll get to that. I think we'll get to that in the first level that we're about to play, actually. I think it's early on. And finally, there was something else. Steven Scodes gave 100 blips and said that everyone here is a kind and wonderful person. Thank you very much. So are you, Stephen. You are too. And Emily Lemons, that's it, donated. And because it's a donation, it's not visible to me in the chat, but I can pull it up here. Today was my first day as a permanent key worker after joining the beginning of the pandemic like a genius. So have some money and love to all the clan. Kiss, kiss. Thank you, Emily Lemons, for the money. And congratulations on your first day and getting through it. Best of luck. Those key workers.
It's Monday, it's Crash Bandicoot Day. I'm glad you'll totally be doing a 106 run as I've given up on my own 106 run.
Good.
I figure I'll move on to something easier like Dark Souls or winning the Beyond Good and Evil disc game.
Oh, the disc game with
on PC.
Yeah, with a controller. And there's Booker Jertaz as well. Emily Lemons, yes, those key workers, and they sometimes have difficult jobs. So all the best to you. Hope it's not too taxing. Depends. I guess it partly depends on what kind of key work you're doing. But it's all key. Maybe you're a locksmith. It's really bad. Let's get to the game. Let's hurry up. Mr. Black, thanks for the blips there. I hope you enjoy the 106% run. And stay away from that disc game. It's not good. And Booker Jertaz subscribed. 16 months total. That's a long old time. A long old time. Thank you very much indeed. Choo Choo, Hype Train is done. And Sean D. Harris says, for those who know the context behind this title, I found that bit very creepy. Everyone else who's going in blind, I'm sorry for what you're about to see. And you're going to see it right now. Are we even on the correct save file? We are. Quick to map. Tequila. Hey, look, guys, it's 3:22. We finally got through the intro. I mean, to be fair, we did start at 3:10, but, we made it. So, we do have a dingo dial side thing here, but I think for now, let's get to what we promised. Let's change our skins. I think, for now, we'll just go classic. And we'll play as Coco. In fact, what I might just do is swap my windows around so that I look a little bit more like I'm looking at you lot, even though I won't be. If I put the game there we go. See, then I'm kind of looking at you like this rather than on my other monitor over there. It's a bit more, sort of normal. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, Kilo Clouds. Give me just a second. Let's watch the cutscene. Although the loading screen's long enough that I could probably read about 3 donations, but sure. Here we go. No, there's that second false loading screen over there, Just to really keep you going. There's 2 loading screens you have to get through. Hello? There we go.
Easy, chums. If I was here to fight, you'd be Cactus.
He's with me. Found him lost out there. Caught him up on the whole time-space, thing.
Yeah, just trying to get home. I was enjoying the retired life, see?
Got it. Our bad guys had to change a heart too.
Bad guy.
Silence, Will. But sir!
It's Oxide
My patience, Oxide. But
from CTR.
I'm sure this insect knows how to obey an order.
Take your ship to planet Bermuda and be on the lookout for ships approaching.
It's Torna's Entropy
We can't afford
from the other reality. She's a lady.
At once, your foulness.
You manage our affairs with such poise.
Naturally, as do you. Ah.
Barf.
There you go. Would you flip yourself? Would you, if you met yourself from another reality and they were either the opposite sex, if you're heterosexual, or the same sex, if you're homosexual, or something in between, if you're bisexual or pansexual, would you flip yourself? I'd flip myself. No, I wouldn't. Goodness me. The chat's gone. And the chat goes wild. Let me just zoom that in a bit, actually, because it's a bit small for me. Kilo Clouds, thank you so much. Wooch Wooch, 20 months. Lots of love from.
That was slightly cringe.
It was slightly cringe. From California. Thank you, Kilo Clouds. Subscribe via Twitch Prime, of all things. Thank you very much indeed. And you've got a 1000k medal there. Delicious Blips. Look at that next to your name. I love it. And a 1.5 year badge too. Brilliant stuff. Trainee. Oh, okay. So Emily Lemon says the locksmith joke was awful. TP. It's trainee dispensing assistant at a pharmacy. And for some reason, I was reading trainee dispensing assistant at a pharmacy as though it was a sort of retaliation joke and was also some sort of bad pun. And I was looking at it for ages, like dispensing I don't get it, but no, she's just telling me what the job is, which is fine. Excellent. Hey, that's admirable work. So we got Tuesday the 17th. Which is tomorrow. That's a strange username. Tuesday the 17th. Subscribe via Twitch Prime for 19 months. Thank you very much, Tuesday the 17th. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. It's probably going to be a good one. Good. Oh no, Toastburn just joined and missed the bit. Well, oh man. The VOD, I guess. Catch up on the VOD. Boring Loner says, is that the noise of Peter's PS4 fan? I mean, my PS4's outside the room. It's through that door, attached by a long cable. My computer's in here, and my microphone picks up a tiny bit of background noise, but there shouldn't really be any much white noise. Can you hear noise? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if there's noise. Look at that poll. TP, please stop. Is that the only option? How do I vote? Or is it it's ended. Oh, everyone. Okay, fine. Good. So, are we up to speed? Oh, the poll was about whether or not you would flip yourself, but the third option was TP, stop. I sort of glossed over the fact that we can now just invert gravity, but yeah, we can do that now. And you can do it twice in one go. So while you're in the air, you can do up to 2 flips, but you can't do 3 flips until you hit the ground again. So, and that kind of is important when you get to later puzzles. But yeah, there's like boxes on the roof now. It's very disorientating or disorienting, according to taste. Both are acceptable. So this is sort of, I don't know if it's supposed to be Oxide Station or like something just similar, but like Nitrous Oxide is here. Ooh. I'm not actually supposed to bounce on those, I think. I'm meant to just spin them, but sure. Oh, so this is the guy who, when you pick him up, he's the two-faced mask. So he's got, depending on which way round he is, he's got like an inverted face. And one of them's like really upbeat, and one of them's a downer. You know, he's down, he's sort of down in the dumps, and that's kind of the joke. I've just remembered as well, actually, that the tape on this level is really far at the end, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of a different level, I don't know. But yeah, when you pick up the mask, the two faces both say a boogadabar. But the old man one says it properly because he's the up guy, and he goes, a boogadabar. But if you listen carefully, the younger dude, who is the downbeat one, whoops, can be heard saying a boogadabar. Like that. It's like one of my favourite things about Crash 4. One of my favourite things about the entire game is just the delivery of a boogadabar. So, hey, that's one to watch out for. This looks like you're supposed to wait for him to stop zapping. Look, he's Oxide species, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to just do that. So, there you go. Stevens Goes gifted a sub. It's gone to Her Royal Pyness, which is a very good name. That's your 57th gift to the community. Wow, Stephen, thank you very much. And I didn't actually count, it might have gone now in the chat, but I didn't count how many gifts were given by, was it DB Con? It's gone now, but oh well, next time. Peter, you just missed the hidden gems, says Sean D. Harris. Did I? Oh no, it's probably can't get back to it now. Wonder where it is. Just past the checkpoint. Oh, is it behind one of these things? Oh, that's so cheap. Oh! That was a close one. That could have been bad. Thanks for telling me where the hidden gem was. We're now on for that 106% run. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been.
Yeah. The press mask is my spirit animal.
Kermit the Pog, thanks for the blips. And an excellent remark. Oops! Oh! It's been a while since I played this game. And by that I mean a week. Right. Ooh. So you can spin while you're wall running. Have we done wall running yet? Is that a new thing as well? Oh yeah, we have. This guy's on the wall. It's fine. Right, listen out for an boogity bar. A boogity bar. It's pretty quiet, but it's there. Oh, wow. And when you're inverted, the music sort of plays, it doesn't play in reverse, but all the sounds themselves play in reverse. So like the melody is still the right way round, but the actual samples. Or some of them anyway. Can you hear sort of the drum beat is sort of going whoop, whoop, whoop. It's good. Like it. Oh, see, so this is where you have to do a flip in the air. Flipsy-dopsy like that. Oh, hello. The ship is escaping. Oxide. Oh, there we go. Cortex stopped him. Oh, jeez. Oops. Oh. Maybe I should, yeah, do that again. Because we might be on for box gem at the moment, so I'll how do I get that? Didn't look like I could bounce on it. I may as well have another go at that, because we've lost the survival bonus now. Can I just bounce on this? Oh, I can. Oh, it still blew up the Nitrous. It probably shouldn't do, though. Let's have one more go. First time I tried that, it seemed like I couldn't quite get on it. There we go. Right. There we go. Good. Right, so swing to the right.
Yeah.
Doing my 106
Nice.
cleanup this game is amazing.
Whoa!
No spoilers, but the soundtrack on the level before the last boss also slaps some. Richard also flipped that level.
Flip that level. Refined Beast, thank you for 1,800 subs. I mean, subs? Jeez, that would be a lot. That would be very expensive. Bits. Wow. Salutes in the chat. So the music on the level before last, or before the last boss slaps some Richard, does it? Ooh, yikes. Jumped the wrong side. And to cross over to the other wall. Oh, we're back here again. Fantastic. Oh man, it's blowing up every time. Who needs it? I don't need that mask. I'm trying to remember what that level is. It's not, I mean, spoilers of the name of it. It's not the castle, is it? The something castle. Oh! Because I don't remember how the music in that one goes, but I'm sure it's pretty good. Oh! We'll play some more futuristic levels in a bit. And actually in the next world. So this is obviously a futuristic world. When I say world, I mean on the overworld on the map. We're in a sort of futuristic zone, like up in space. But the zone we go to after this one, when we complete a few levels, is also... You can spin those guys, by the way. They look like they're indestructible enemies, but they're not. But yeah, the next time zone we visit, that's probably a better phrase, has some other futuristic style... Oh, that's the tape, see? All the way over here. Oh! Shoot me. Okay. And, that's got some great music in it. Looking forward to that. The first one, with all the food trucks. Fantastic tune. Oh yeah, thinking about it, this is definitely going to be our at least the penultimate. Like, we're definitely not going to finish today because I've totally miscounted the number of worlds in my head. Actually, I was just thinking of this one and then thought after this it was the final time zone, but it's not. There's 2 more time zones after this one. Oh, biff. I hope I at least get the box gem here. Oh! These guys can really, really mess up your day. Oh no! Hit the zapper! Peter, the TNTs. Which TNTs? Oh, I missed some TNTs. Oh no! Am I back now far enough that I can get them, or are they like down here? Way back. Oh no. Oh, there's probably like wall runs and stuff over here. Oh, never mind. Well, now there's no pressure at least. A boogity bar. Oh. The 106% run is over. Hey, no, it's not. We can always come back. Oh man, you need to wait for these guys to shoot really before you put yourself in harm's way. There we go, like that. Fire your gun. Oh! God, that guy really... He got a good angle there. Oh, he shot the thing for me. Oh, sympathy checkpoint. That's what I need. Oh, come on. This level is making my head hurt, says Trolling Batch. Hup! Oh! Oh man, we missed a lot. Did I miss a whole bonus level, maybe? That's right, Coco. You go, gal. Continue. Nah. Edu is in the chat. Hello, Edu. Oh, this is only a short world, actually. There's this. I think at the moment I'm actually going to skip the timeline missions, where you go back and play as different characters. And we can just see how we get on over the next stream or two. The Cortex level for this is really awkward with some jumps for boxes, says Sean D. Harris.
It looks like we're en route to the rift generator, but we'd be a lot faster in that.
It's his cart! From Insane Trilogy. I mean, from CTR.
Tana! I'm not losing you guys in this dimension, too. I'll handle this.
Tawna?
We're a team.
Oh.
Oi, what'd I miss?
Sort of betrayed by Tawna. I mean...
Always? Well, hey, where'd my cart go?
Hey! Nitrous Oxide. So she kind of betrayed us, but not in a terrible way. You know, she didn't, like, turn evil. She just doesn't trust us. She's playing the hero. We're a team. I seem to remember this level being pretty difficult, so, you know, as though the others haven't been. Good music there, eh? Oh, a boogie-da-bar! Oh, a boogie-da-bar! Didn't know where I was going here. I hit the thing, did that, ran along here, and I'm like, oh, there's lava. I mean, it's not lava, is it? It's spicy water. Oh, there we go. Ma. Whoa. Patricia Matpat is from Spain and saying hi. Hi from Spain.
I left my cart parked right there.
Right there. Oh! Christ! I didn't mean to slide left there. I meant to just duck, but I was moving left a little bit, so it did that. Yeah, as soon as you step on these things, they get you, so... Oh! No! Oh! Flipsy dopsy. Right, now this bit isn't difficult to do once you know what you need to do, but it's just a bit like, like, where am I going? What way is up? Which way is down? How do I tie my shoelaces? I've forgotten, you know? It just makes you want to be back in the womb. To not worry about anything anymore. That's a weird thing to say. Oh man, don't bounce. No bouncing. Or doppelsprungen. What am I doing? Right, duck. And then jump, spin, bounce there. Because you can't hit the ceiling when there's a box above you. And then... Oh. Oxide's got a wife. Or is it just him from another dimension? Boring Loner wants to know if we're not trying for all the boxes anymore. Why? Have I missed a box? Oh, there's a crate down there too. Did someone say? Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Shout. Oh, duck. Oh. It's so complicated. Oh. Help. Oh, now we've got this fella. Remember this one? I do. I like it. And these guys, I think, can't shoot you. Oh, there's a TNT under that box there. I didn't see it. It was blocked by my whirling dervish. Can I? My question is, can I go straight towards these guys, or do I have to do a little hop? Oh, I think I just took damage, so no is the answer. How do I? Oh, I just wait for them to shoot and then come out of my spin. I can do that. Ooh. How? Do I just do a very clever jump? Maybe if I come down on top of it, I'll bounce a bit. Ooh! Oh well, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. Emily Lemon subscribed, but only because Kermit the Pog gifted it. Wow, it's their first gift in the channel. Thank you so much, Kermit, for gifting a sub to Emily Lemons. I guess I'm going right. Oh! Okay. Just set the TNTs off, I guess. Spinning, that's a good trick. Straight Edge says, I'm not looking forward to this part of the game. Hey, good luck. Anyone who's not played this yet, you'll be fine. You'll all be fine. Right, so we want to go bottom left and bottom right on these crates. There we go. So that should blow those up. Fantastic. Oh, maybe I needed... No, I don't need those. Eyeballs 271, sorry. And Nerd Shrink 88. Buip. Were gifted subs by Addy Pramana. It's a total of 26 gifted by Addy onto the channel so far. Thank you so much. I'm gonna guess. Okay. Right. Ugh. Oh man, I messed up a bounce there and I got all confused. Fortunately, you don't lose lives on... Oh, it doesn't matter. We're already on 7 deaths. Or is that a weird 1? I think it's a 7. I don't know if I have to get that one on the right. That maybe everything blows up just with the 1, but I'm gonna leave those boxes there because evidently I've got to come back this way anyway. If you look over to the far left there's some wireframe boxes. So Gonna do over here. Bounce. Oh no. No, that's not right. That's not right. At least we get a mask every time. That was handy when I got to that nitro bit first time round. Let's just find out whether we only have to bounce on one of these, because that would be good to know. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Got a fact for you there. Oh, jeez! That's got to be timed pretty perfectly. I guess if I jump over to it early and then just do a little hop in the air, just to really, you know, a little control hop. This is the control hop. Two, one. Oh! Am I just going to hit that nitro every time? That seems a bit... Oh, no, hang on. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can do it like this actually. That's probably better. That's probably what you're supposed to do. Oh. Oh, I may have needed that. Not quite. Oh, but now I do. What? How do I go back there now? I mean, I can trash my mask, but what the hell? I mean, fine.
Yeah.
Because my last donation attempt DIDNT were kills. Say again. Hello Peter and Walrus Clan. Playing this game myself and thanks be to Billy for modern mode. I think it'd break a controller trying to play this on retro mode.
Fuzz Lightbeer, thanks for the blips there. I've just realised, by the way, this platform I'm standing on, I'm pretty sure it's a hot plate. So if I'm not on this box, I think it burns me. Maybe? Oh no, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, thank you very much, Fuzz Lightbeer. All the best to you. Thank goodness for... Oh man, what? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I know I must have done it before. I might just drop this one. Right, so we bounce on here. That's easy. This blows up. Oh, and then we have to bounce on there so that all of those blow up. That's fine. Do I now? Oh, that was bad. I mean, I could just use my mask to do that. Oh no! Okay, that's fine. Right, and then spin that. I gotta spin that bouncy arrow, I think. Oh man, let's have a couple more goes. But jeez, Jesus! Mr. Black, if you mean these two boxes here. These two are wooden. I'm going to keep them for now because you see on the very, very left edge of the screen there. I mean, you can get over there either way. Like I can get rid of them now, but like they're just handy for getting over here. You see, you can use. I could have bounced on them, but I don't really need them. But that's why I left them. Right. So I think I bounce on there and go up there. And then while I'm up here, I go on here and then spin that. Oh, jeez. And then we slam that thing. And now there's nitros over there, that's just wonderful news. Christ! Should I have gone right before those nitros appeared? Oh, no, you can do that, actually, apparently. Now I've got to count. Oh, there's a nitro destruction crate. That's going to be very useful. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. I think what I've got to do, the nitros will blow those up anyway, so I don't need to count to 5. I just need to bounce out of there and get over to the nitro destruction crate, because that is going to save my back on Oh no! Oh, could have been bad. Oh. Yeah, so sometimes... Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! Has anyone plopped yet? I'm getting there. Oh no! Ah! So, a lot of these bonus rounds have a theme, and this one seems to be... Well, actually, no, not really. This one doesn't have one. Seems to be just being horrible, but sure. Can we just play the BG disc game? Oh, see, I've worked it out now though. It's trial and error. Oh, that's easier as well. I come over here, so I don't have to do some sort of wiggle around this nitro up there. Then we can doppel jump over there. It would be really nice if I could spin that top crate on my way in here. Oh no! I spun the bottom. Okay, so we're going to bounce on the bottom crate. I don't know why I'm going for this specifically, because we all know that the 106% run is not going to happen. So there's obviously definitely a good reason for me to go for this, but I just feel invested now, you know what I mean? I've sort of worked out how it's supposed to be done. Whether or not I can actually do it is a different thing, but you know, I feel like we're getting there. Oh, right, let's not worry about the top crate. Let's just jump in. Oh, in and out like that. That was a really cheesed that one, but sure. So now, should all be... Oh, let's leave that. You got to really think about how you get back to some of these places when you play this game. Okay, let's try. Can I get to those? Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Hey guys, unless I really flip it up the A, we're about to do this. So now this will break instantly, and then, because it's been too long. There we go. 1, 2. Hooray! Now we've probably missed some hidden boxes in the main level, so we're not going to be getting that gem at the end, but let's not worry about that. Just look out for TNT. Ugh. Oh man, this bit. Okay. Oh, hello! Thought that was going to crush me. It didn't. Okay, so this is less complicated than it actually looks, but you do have to be careful. So just make sure you don't get crushed, essentially, when you turn these things on or off. These ones don't activate when you step on them, which is a good thing. So you can at least sort of keep an eye on the ones that are going to get you, like that one would have done. And all you need to do is hit one in each corner, so it's less of a maze than it seems, really. And it's only that bottom right one that really tries to kill you, actually, I think. Maybe this one does too, but... Yeah, the bottom right one tries to kill you, which is not good. This one, yeah, again, is alright. And then the middle is now open to us, so... See, that's way less scary than it seems when you first walk in there. Oh, and we've done it. We made it to the end. How are we doing? 117 out of 152. Brilliant. It's going well. Oh, wait, no, it's not the end yet. We go down a lift. This looks like the... I think... Okay, no, we just pulled it out of hyperspace. That's fine. Chewie! Punch it!
Attention crew! Asteroid field ahead! Buckle your seatbelts!
var Bjorvar. Oh yeah, here we go. TP time. Thank you very much for your 18-month of subscription there. It's been wonderful to have you, and it continues to be wonderful to have you. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's the tape up there. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this being really difficult.
Episode of The Mandalorian, though. This is the way.
Oh, it was good, wasn't it? Especially for people who've watched the animated shows. I'm so glad I caught up on Clone Wars and Rebels over the past few months, or past year, really. It's been right. You really have to get the most out of your jumps on there, just so you know. You have to wait till the last minute before you do your second jump. And yeah, the tape is just hovering in the middle of that jump that we just did, which is horrible. But hey, what are you going to do? Oh, hello. Ah! Right, hang on, I can do this. There we go. That's all going to blow up. Have you noticed that I've not been going for the tapes in this run? At least we completed Crash's branch, you know? I'm not in an urgent hurry to start the others. Which are all Coco ones, which they... Oh, hey, look. We did it! It was all worth it. Look at that. Look at it. Oh. Man, that feels good. And actually, we got almost all the possible gems there. We're just missing the 3 max and the hidden. Nice one, Coco. Or Cokes, as she's known to her friends. 106% run is back on track. Boring Loner says, I have a 30-day free Disney Plus, but I'm not going to start until December so I can watch over Christmas and New Year. Then I will finally see The Mandalorian. Yeah, obviously, no spoilers in the chat, anyone, but... yeah, man, it was really good. Really good. Oops. Now, this is a fun level, but pretty flipping weird. So we were on the ship. We pulled it out of hyperspace, and now... Welcome to Bermuda. Which is just weird. Any of you ever taken mushrooms and then gone swimming in a coral reef? You're about to. Don't take mushrooms, kids. I'll wait. See you over there. There it's gone. Good. Oh, we're still waiting, are we? The triple loading screen. First thing to tell you, this exact arrangement of boxes and slippery terrain, this is slime, is copied from the snowy level in Crash 2. It looks just like this, the way that all the boxes are stacked up, except you're on ice instead of sludge. So there you go, just a little Easter egg there. Wow! Oh! Ah! There we go. Actually, I'll tell you what. I know ahead of time that we don't need to stress about getting all the boxes on this level because I'm not going to be... Oh! Not going to be able to do it. Because of what happens at the end. And I'm not saying it's literally impossible, but I'm just saying I'm not spending the time necessary. Watch out for these starfish eyes. So, this is weird, huh? Oh, man. Let me just investigate whether I can kill those starfish, because it would be good to know that if I can. Probably can't, but if I can, that would be excellent. Rather than having to dodge them, I can just slap them. I've got a mask anyway, so if I fail... Oh, no! No, it's like a mine. It gets you. Okay.
Yeah.
With this being the penultimate Crash 4 stream, any idea what's coming next for your stream?
It might be the third last.
Peter.
But, Peter... Eden and Pops, thank you for the blips there. Oh, that's a long way. That seemed a bit closer than it was, but sure. Right, I've already given up on boxes. You'll see why I'm not getting all the boxes when we get to the end of this level. It's fun, but it's difficult, so... We'll just get what we can. Because you still get a gem for getting 20%, 40%, 80%. Or whatever it is. It's not that, is it? But it's something like that. So, what am I going to stream next? That's a good question. I've been thinking about that recently. Oh, there are a lot of games that I want to stream. That I've been wanting to stream for a long time. I'd love to stream, finally, some Orcs Must Die. But I'll probably do that in preparation for when it comes out on Steam. Orcs Must Die 3 will be out soon. Well, not soon. They've not given a date. We don't know. At the moment, it's an exclusive on Stadia. You know Stadia? Remember that? No, no one does. And I don't want to play on Stadia, so I'm not going to. But I do want to play it when it eventually comes to Steam, which they said it will do. It's a timed exclusive. Okay, here's the first bit of why I'm not going to be able to get all of the boxes in this level. That's right. We're riding a thang. Oh, I fell down a hole. So, it's fun, but flip me. When you get to the end, there's some real platforming you have to do. See, like I've already missed some there. You can charge as well if you want. Oh, there's the mummy one. And then you jump down here, and it's like, oh, okay, wow. So this game is like really cool, and I really love it, but flipping heck. Oh. Isn't it amazing?
Does this mean Norman Nobjays had his furlough extended till March?
Isn't it amazing when, like, what can be done with an old franchise like this, which is, you know, they're sticking with the formula. Oh, we're on a triple mask. Wow, don't get these very often. You know, it's still kind of formulaic, and it feels like a Crash game, but you know, suddenly they've got the resources of a PS4, and man, they just go bonkers. And hey, more power to them. So yeah, lots of games I want to play. If this, by the way, if this proves to be anything other than straightforward, we're not going to do this bonus, but sure. So yeah, Orcs Must Die is something that would be fun. Oh jeez, fire comes out when you break that. Oh, this, I don't want to do an upside down bonus level. This is horrible. Oh, I'm on Slooge here. Ah, help! It's horrible. Halo 3 has been a long time coming. The only reason I started playing the Halo games was so that I could play Halo 3 when that came out. Came out ages ago, and I've not done it. So, you know. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, jeez. Screw this. Screw this. What else is there? At some point, and it's not going to be an episodic stream, but I've been saying for a long time. When I first had the idea, I said that I would play it when we went back to the office, but God knows when that's going to be. I would like to do a Spyro the Dragon run without using flame at all. You can't 100% the game that way, but you can get the initial ending. You can get all the way to Nasty Nork, and oh, that's it. It's the Jack Sparrow run, in that you have to save your 2 flames to just kill Nasty Nork, because that's the one thing you would have to use a flame for. Other than that, nothing. Because the game doesn't require you to complete every level or get every gem in order to reach Nasty Nork. So that's something I really want to do. But I'd kind of like to do that as a bit of a marathon stream and do it in like a 6-hour sitting, you know? And, you know, maybe try and, I don't know whether I would like, or have some like silly kind of incentives as well going or what. But, you know, just a fun kind of event stream, you know? And then, of course, there's Normie Knob Day, who we had to put to one side. There's the tape there, Jesus. We had to put Normie to one side when Crash 4 came out, and goodness me, the poor man has been waiting a long time for his moment. Oh, let's put Nitrous. Oh, they get hot, do they? Okay, good to know. Can I bounce on this thing? No. You could make the Spyro stream. You could make the Spyro stream a channel point reward goal. Oh, what's how do I, well, not how do I do that? Like what what's a reasonable number for that is kind of my question. Didn't know people did that. That's cool. I like that as an idea. Not that Chris Hardwick. Oh, and I meant to address, I kind of glossed over at the time. Yeah, Kermit the Pog. Thanks for the 100 blips. Yeah, Norman Knob Day. He may be furlough. His furlough may be extended, possibly. Yeah. Because I'm getting to it. Oh, 42,069 points is a good shout. Yeah, you're right. Oh, good. Oh, jeez. But yeah, the reason I'm saying that these are all the things I'd like to do, but might not be able to do, because once the PS5 comes out, I kind of feel like, oh, fell to my death. I fell up to the sky. You can do that. Did I not mention you could do that? You can do that. A boogadoo. Yeah, PS5's coming out. Xbox Series X, silly name, is already out. And, you know, we're a video... Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for the reason I'm sticking around in the air for so long and then falling to my death is because I'm waiting for those fire things to stop firing. But maybe if I just hang around and jump after the fire has stopped, then everything will be okay. Like now. See? It's just as easy as that. That's what I did first time. So this is a 1, 2, like that. Oh man, it's really nice when you're not going for the boxes, isn't it? You don't die as much, I was about to say, moments before I hit a checkpoint. So yeah, probably be streaming stuff like Miles Morales. Not necessarily a full story stream of that, but, you know, do a few episodes of that. Oh, done it again. Lived that time, though. What else? Maybe the Sackboy. The Sackboy platformer. That looks kind of fun and cute. Bug Snacks. I'm going to be playing Valhalla. I don't think I'll stream it. But rather excitingly, oh jeez. Someone else might be hopping over to our channel from Cultaholic to do a bit of streaming for us. Probably until about the end of the year. So that's not going to affect the ordinary streaming from me and Ben. Our solo streams will still be around, and that's fine. We'll just have an extra solo streamer. And I could say who it is, but I don't know if we're waiting for any. We've just been talking about it quite casually, and I mean, you guys can probably even guess, but you know, I won't say until it's confirmed, until it's all concrete. Oh no, I missed a checkpoint. Okay, well, pressure's on. So you can see why I decided I wasn't gonna. Oh man, that guy turns. Why I wasn't going to go for the box gem in this. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. How am I supposed to get all these boxes? There's like a box here. And then if you go the wrong way, there's like boxes in other places that you can miss or you can fall off. I missed a checkpoint ages ago. Oh, Ben told us on Friday. Okay, I did wonder. I wonder if he may have done. Good to know. Thanks for letting me know that Ben told you. Yeah, we've got Andrew. Who's a lovely boy and likes his games and likes his TripleJump too, and has been streaming video games over on Cultaholic already. So he's going to be coming over, and I believe one of the things he may play, citation needed, but certainly he was talking about it, was Valhalla. In fact, the whole sort of thing, the idea of him coming to stream on TripleJump came from the fact that he was thinking he'd like to play Valhalla on his streams. And he messaged us saying, hey, I don't want to step on any toes. Like, you know, PS5's coming out and you guys are the video game channel. We're a wrestling channel. So if you want exclusivity on the network for... oh, yeah, this happens. This happened to me the first time I played this. If you die on this run and then respawn, the music stops. The music runs out eventually. The loop breaks down. So, there you go. Little bug they've still not fixed, apparently. This was a problem from launch. Still not been fixed. But yeah, so Andrew was like, hey, I don't want to, like, step on any toes if you guys want to do all the PS5 coverage for the network, you know, like, surely TripleJump should be doing it instead of Cultaholic. And we were like, hey, if you want to play it, like, by all means. And hey, if you like, you could even come over to our channel to do it. So that's how that conversation went, and it's all pretty much nailed down now. So there you go. Oh, I love playing this game in complete silence, don't you? Hey, we did it! Oh, and we fell through the dimension hole. Got no gems. Not a single gem.
Been working on the best of TripleJump 2020 video, and it's coming along beautifully. So many incredible moments. Can't wait for you and Ben to see it next month.
Looking forward to it, Stephen. Oh, F for the music in the chat. Do we get new Andrew emotes? Oh, we should. Do they have any on Cultaholic? I know there's some on like the merch and stuff. I think there are, aren't there? 106% run still going strong. Thank you, Stephen, for the bips. Yeah, there they are. I thought there were some. So there are some already, some Andrew emotes. They're Cultaholic ones, but hey, there you go. They exist. So let's see. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that too, Stephen. Very exciting. What time are we on? 20 past 4? Oh, it's nearly 4:20, everyone. It's 18 minutes past. So we just fell through a hole in the dimensional space. There should be an unsane relic for getting no gems at all, says Mr. Black. You deliberately have to die 4 times, not pick up any, or pick up just a handful of fruit. Let's switch to Crash now, as it's a boss fight. Spoilers, boss fight. Are they holding hands? I don't... Oh man, they might be. Are they holding hands? Can we enhance on that? Let me me get a zoom and enhance. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Elgato PS4. It kind of looks like they are. Let me just grab another corner. There we go, nice and big. Now I just got to find them. What do we think? They're very close, if not. I think that's a handhold. I'm calling it. Peter hates PDA.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting.
Incest.
Incest. Thank you, Kermit the Pog. No, I incest. Let me. Oh, if I delete this, what's gonna? Oh no. Oh, idiots.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB Blaze it, my dudes. Moggy Dab.
Blaze it, everyone.
After that bread roll disaster last week, here are some non-regional dialect-specific bread jokes.
Oh, excellent.
Why are bread jokes always funny? Because they never get mold. Ha ha ha. What do you call a piece of bread that never gives you up? A Rick roll. He he he.
Love it.
What does bread do after it's done baking? Loaf around. Ha ho ho. What do you call 52 slices of bread? A deck of carbs.
A deck of carbs.
Hoo-hoo. What does a German bread say? Gluten tag. Ha-hoo. Moggy roll bap cobstotty.
Gluten tag. Moggy roll bap cobstotty. Lord Brotovich, thank you for the bready bips there. Love them. Toastburn says a Rick bap. Excellent. Excellent. Holding hands can be a purely platonic gesture, but yes, those guys are flipping. Says some kind of div. I think it's true, definitely. There was no need for that, says Kermit the Pog. Very good. Accidentally pressing the wrong button and bringing up the Vidiots logo is very meta. It is actually, isn't it? Especially around 420. There we go. That was a short-lived 420, but we've got to move on. Boss fight. A hole in space. Is that a pun? A hole in space. That feels like it. They're normally pun titles, and that just doesn't. That seems like it's just a literal. A whole incest. What? I bet that was a teaser for the Vidiots comeback. Oh, absolutely. The intentional accident. Asshole in space, maybe, says Straight Edge. A-hole in space. Oh my god, it is that. That is actually what it is. Because that's the level that they work at in this game. Booty call, and so on.
What's the matter, hero? Couldn't solo this one?
Let her go!
The last time I killed her friends, her screams were exquisite.
Delicious.
No!
Let's make this fun. Give them a sporting chance.
Ooh. Let's see what you Mongols can do as a pack.
The true supervillain mistake there. Oh, this is wild, this level. Oh man, I hope I do this in one. Because it's worth it. There's a... So we've all been separated. Oh man, there's a thing here. If you do it right, if you collect all the bumper berries. This segment, by the way, is pretty weird and trippy and cool, and it's like, whoa, what? This is a Crash. Is this a Crash Bandicoot game, or is this like? Is it like Jedi Fallen Order? What's happening right now? But also, yeah, if I can do this, there's an Easter egg at the end, which is
A door between dimensions.
which is crazy. Whoa.
Interdimensional domination.
Something monumentally stupid.
Not from our universe.
I fly solo.
Did I do it? No, not yet. I'm really concentrating because I want to show you this. Yes, okay, look out. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh.
In my universe, bandicoots are considered pests. Is fit for extermination.
Ridiculous.
Oh, how modern.
So stupid. And the best thing is, let me see if I can do it one more time. If you do it with Coco, you get a Coco one. They've made a Coco. Wow, 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 wow. Which is insane. I'll have one go at it. If I fail it, we'll just have to leave it. But I'll switch to Coco now. But man, what a trippy little segment. That's so weird, isn't it? You think you're just going to get launched into the fight. And you do end up, once you get to the end of that rail, you do just have the fight. So I don't really know what happens at the end of that cutscene. Like, you're all together, and then they just sort of wave the...
Whoa.
Whoa, Steven's go... Whoa. Thanks for the blips there. Should have hit that 420. We should, really, shouldn't we? But yeah, they just, like, they wave their zappers at the group, and then Crash and Coco get separated from the rest. They follow the purple guy, specifically. They go along the rail, and then when they get to the other end, I think it's just Crash and Coco there, and Dingo Dial and Torna and Cortex they're all separated. I was really hoping that the boss fight would have you switching between all three characters, or all four characters, sorry. And, you know, all taking on the boss in, like, a different way, but no. You just sort of get separated.
Reality shattering proportions.
Interdimensional domination.
Something monumentally stupid.
Not from our universe.
These are the fruit that you collect in inverted mode. So we've only, on this stream, on this run, you've only seen me do a boss fight in inverted mode, but if you do a regular level, all the Wumpa fruit have been replaced with these bumper berries. Okay, come on. We've got to get the woe. Here we go. Ready? There she is. Oh, no. Yeah! Maybe that is also a meme. I don't know.
Bandicoots are considered pests. Is fit for extermination as a housefly.
Oh, how modern. Tell me more.
Is the yeah thing also just a meme that, like, predates this game, or did they make their own one for Coco? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I'm not aware of. Yeah, but maybe that's also a thing. Oh.
Some keep them as pets, but I find it disgusting. I much prefer spiders.
Yes. So elegant, spiders.
May I remind you that we're playing Crash Bandicoot here.
So many little
Oh.
legs to pull.
Ooh, wicked.
Oh, Frogger. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Someone should mod it so she says the Billy Ray Cyrus, yeah.
Yeah.
How our lost puppy has found its way home.
Thanks for light beer.
Down.
No one seems to have said that they recognise the yeah. So yeah, I think they did make. I think they did make that for this game.
Activate the security lasers.
Have we got a mask of any kind here? Oh. Oh, can I spin this thing? Oh yeah, I can. A boogadaba. I love Entropy. Oh! Oh no! I don't love him anymore. I love Entropy. He's one of my favourite Crash villains. Oh no! Oh! Oh Nelson! Oh no! I ran out of road. Wretched girl. Oh. I forgot. I didn't realise we were on straight to that phase, are we? Okay. Yeah, Entropy's great.
Poor baby.
Poor baby. Oh. 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 It's tough. It's tough. Oh, can I spin these? Oh, I can. That's probably actually better than sliding because there's a little pause whenever you do a slide. I'm actually probably losing a little bit of. There we go. You can just keep on motoring if you spin. Oh.
I'll squash this bug.
Oh, will ya? Oh. Oh no. Yes. Haha, little paws, like a Bandicoot. Little paws. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, that was a close one. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Smash.
Curse you.
Bandicoots.
There we go. That's it. Then we got 2 hits.
We did it! Yeah, we did.
We're a team again.
Unable to handle even the simplest of tasks? I no longer have need for our architects. Alliance.
Right then, let's plug up these holes.
Don't strain. Give yourself a hernia. Yay!
Boy, not that it ain't been fun, but about my ticket home.
Right. Now that we've mended things, we can take you anywhere. Anywhen. After we rest. For now, I can only get us as far as the culinary capital of the universe. Neon City.
We did it. 106. Well done, TP.
Kermit the Pog.
Nachos.
Kermit the Pog, thanks for the blips. You might be facetiously saying, hey, we completed the game to a non 106%. That's not even the end. That's not, spoilers, that's not the final boss. You may have noticed a little wry smile there in that cutscene from a certain baddie gone good. But thank you, Kermit the Pog, for the blips. And hey, we're still on for that 106%. It continues. Hey, look, everyone's coming with us. Nice. C Plummy gifted 5 whole subs to the channel. That's the 38th sub total that have been gifted to the channel from C Plummy. Thank you so much. They've gone to Mr. Dubs88, Shreddy Murphy RL, Josky, Cider Schneider, and Storku. C Plummy, thank you so much indeed. Fantastic. Fuzzlight Beer, I thanked you for your blips, did I not? Way back when. Whew, good, right, so we're now in the culinary capital of the world. A food run. I think this is the one that I think has an amazing soundtrack. One of my favourites in the game. But there are so many good ones, I don't know. So, yeah, we're in a futuristic city that's made up almost entirely of eateries. All the fast food you could ever want, and the slow food, and the medium food. I'm doing food run now. I just need the 3 max lives gem, says Joe MG. Oof, good luck.
Whoa! You said it, Crash.
We can meet with the others after we've explored. Now, which way are the food trucks?
Everywhere. CTR, it says in the background there. Coco Cafe as well. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's such a happy level. It's also really, really hard and scary and horrible, but it's very joyful. Oh, there's a gem there. And I've died already, but there's a gem. You know, because, like, for example, even just platforming on those food trucks, you know, it will be, like, difficult enough just jumping from one to the other, playing Frogger. But they also drop out from underneath you after you've been on them for like 3 seconds. So, you know, it's really good. Yikes. Screw it. Not going for boxes. Try and get that gem, but... There we go. You got these drone things carrying boxes, so that's fun. It's one thing trying to hit them when they're carrying boxes, but sometimes they're carrying Nitros or TNTs and they're coming at you. A boogadabar. Uh-oh. Oh no. These eateries really need to improve their accessibility. They do, don't they? Oh no, hang on. Ah. Oh jeez. If the clock runs out when you're on one of those fast moving ones, you just die instantly. Hello? Controller? Oh, geez, microphone. Sorry, everyone. That's probably deafening. I couldn't spin for a bit there. I don't know. Maybe... Is my controller okay? Sorry for the really loud bang as my microphone fell off. Oh, no. Ugh. Now, like, this isn't the easiest thing in the world, but, like, I'm finding it... There we go. That took me way more attempts than it did the first time I played this game. I don't know why I struggled so much with that. A boogadaba. Oh, there's a rope. I just took a leap of faith, assuming that something would happen, and it did, but it wasn't really what I expected. So those things have now got TNT, which is just the best. And they actually count towards your box counter as well. I mean, they always blow up anyway, so you don't have to sort of get them, but like... Oh yeah, now this is fun. This is wall running. Look at this. It's just, you wall... I mean, yeah, you do that to start with. If you don't do that, you can't 100% the level. And then you go in the middle, and then you go to the right, and then to the left, and then the middle, and then the middle, and then the right, and then the left, and then the middle, and then the middle, and so on. And if you think that is somewhat complicated, wait until you have to do it with Lolly Llama, because later on we're going to do the exact same thing, and then we're going to switch in and out of reality to make the walls and ground platform ones appear and disappear at different times. So that's going to be amazing. Stay tuned and go and fetch yourself some toilet paper for when you inevitably plop. Or I guess no, you're not going to plop. It's the opposite, isn't it? Like you. Jeez, thought I had to bounce on those guys then. Did I? Why didn't I die then? Should I have had a mask? Should I not have? Did I have a mask and it? Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a dang lie, Peter. This part is not fun. A boogadaba. Ah. Oh no, no. You don't want to bounce on those because then you can't get control of yourself. Get a hold of yourself, man. Mask. There you go. Hello, friend. There you go. Oh no! But you can actually bounce on them. I bounced on that guy and I didn't lose a mask. Is that allowed? Because that's good to know. Yeah, you can. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that all this time. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Okay, well that time I did take damage, but I guess if you do it perfectly, whatever perfectly is, that's not perfect. I gotta hang around there, I think. What am I doing there? Look at that in the background, there's a big Dingo's Diner. So Dingo's Diner will last long into the future. Ah! No, I'm going to die. Whoever built this city clearly hates pedestrians. Yeah, they... Oh. I hate whoever built this city, and they hate pedestrians, and that's all good. What am I doing there? What was I going for there? Right, you guys come over here. Uh-oh. Get the mask. Oops. Joe MG just subscribed. Thanks to Kermit the Pog, who gifted a sub. It's the second gift that Kermit has given to the channel. Thank you so much, Kermit the Pog. Oh, checkpoint. Thank goodness for that. The sympathy checkpoint is what we need. So this is the bit I'm getting a bit stuck at. Because there's that guy coming down from above, trying to ruin your life. Whoops. Oh, hang on. Let me do that again. So this is fine. We jump over this guy and go under these guys, and we're fine. We can get all the way over here. No problems. Do I just have to, like, absolutely leg it? No, I can't, because I need to do a little... Hang on, I'll do this. That's what I do. Get rid of that guy first. So that I can get myself on here not bouncing. Set that guy off. Oh no, but this... Oh, the other guy didn't come. Oh, that background bit of wall there I thought was like a barrier, like a low that I had to go under. But it's in the background. Man, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's this one too. This is the one with gravity. Oh boy. Flip up. Actually, you don't have to, I think... Oh, you can do the whole thing upside down. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oops. You don't have to keep flipping around, which is good. Because I think you can do it like that. It's just very disorientating. Oops. Yeah, it should have been a 2/3 of a triple jump there, I think. Yeah. And there's all those crates down there that you know you have to get if you're going for 106%, which we are, and therefore we're getting them. See me get them just then? I just got them. Oh, this level. And there's a bonus round there, but we're not even going to bother. And now, I remember this being really fun as well. It just gets funner and funner, everyone. Because now we've got flying TNT coming at us, which, you know, you need to make them do that and bang into a wall. So as well as making things open or closed for yourself, you need to be making things open or closed for these fellas. It's a bit stressful. It's a bit much. It's a bit much for me. Now, I remember having real issues right at the bottom of this thing. Maybe not. Oh, I must be thinking of somewhere else. Okay, here we go. This is the one with so you can see some of the carts on the ground don't exist. Some of the all the carts on the walls for the wall running do exist, but those barriers pop in and out. You see all the things? You see all the things switching around here? Now it is quite rhythmic, actually, to be fair. Once you work out what you're doing, you're just doing the same thing over and over, and it's not actually that hard. But, so then you switch and switch and jump and switch and switch and jump and switch and jump and switch. Oh, and there's invisible boxes too if you want to get those for 100%. We made it, everyone. The fun literally never ends. It's about to get a whole lot more fun, everyone. with another one of the most difficult levels in the game. I don't have to do the Torna level, do I? Because there's a Torna one of the, and a Dingo Dial one too. I think one of them. Oh yeah, you got to do this one. I think the Dingo Dial one is a side mission. Thank goodness. Might not be. We'll see. But the Torna one. Oh, it's a Dingo Dial and Torna one. Okay, that's right. This one is, I think, to be fair, if you're just going through it, not trying to grab everything, it's not too bad. But trying to get all the gems for this one was a real piece of plops. When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of crap. Hello? Hello, game? Go. 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 Got a message on Slack. It's from Ben. I literally could have read and replied to that in the time this game was loading. I didn't, because it's not professional. I read it. I didn't reply to it there, but I could have done. I had that much time free to me.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, I forgot he does that. I'm not, again, I know for a fact that trying to get all the boxes in this level is super hard. So, for the most part, I'm not going to go for that. But what I am going to do... Oh, hello. Is smash all these big piles of crates, because I find it incredibly satisfying to do so. Yeah, you can actually steal their TNT from them, which is fun. There we go. Easy. Oh, not easy. We do not want your comments, Peter Austin. Oh, I forgot to let go of it. It's like Aliens Colonial Marines all over again. I'm going to get tired of grabbing these boxes soon. And I think it's pretty clear we're not going to do this in 3 deaths or less, or fewer. So, is it worth trying? No, is the answer to that question. There's only one correct answer, and the answer is no. If at first you don't succeed, try maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then if you still aren't succeeding, maybe just pack it in. Pack it in, whoever it is. Oh no, he's got a... Oh no. No, I should have kept a TNT to throw at him. Okay, I'm done now. I'm bored. I'm bored. Excuse me, sir. Or madam. Hello, my name is Dingo Dial, and I am bored of this level. I just want to get to the end. Not in a in a kind of, oh, I'm so sick of this game, I just want to get to the end sort of way. But I'm just like excited to get to the end of the game. Apart from those last 3 levels, which are just absolutely hellish. Honestly, the past couple of levels we've been playing are nothing.
Blimey, it's not to think about that.
Are nothing compared to the absolute horror waiting for us in a few levels' time.
Does this mean I have franchise potential?
So Dingo Dial has just seen that Dingoes still exists. Oops. In the future. He's very excited about it.
Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant? In an airport?
Oh! I wouldn't recommend going into airports at the moment, Dingo Dial, but hey, you do you, man. If you want to try and break the aviation market in the current climate, I believe in you. You can do anything. There's a little branch off to the side there with just a few boxes in it. In fact, maybe I'll try and show you. It's as much as I'm not going for all the boxes, I may as well at least show you, the audience, stuff that maybe you'd be missing in your own run at home. Just a load of boxes there, and then you just hop on this thing. Just brings you back to this area here. And then you bop onto the bus or train. You let the guy just smash your mask up because you don't need it. Which way are we going? Oh, we're going over here. They're coming. Oh no! I fell between the trains. Try it yourself. Do masks come in Dingo Dial size? That's a good question. Apparently jeans do, so sure. Oh man, yeah, this is another fun bit. We're on all the fun bits today, ladies and gents. The bit where you have to go over the Nitros while dodging drones. Oh no. I hate it. The only good thing is that every time I die, I get to break that massive stack of boxes, and it brings me a lot of pleasure. So, you know. Right, so what I want, you want this TNT here. Whoops. Whoops. Are they still chasing me, those fellas back there? Oh man, that bit sucks. Really sucks, that bit. I'm going to buy a Switch and a Crash 4 for myself for Christmas. Not had a console since the PS3, and it'll probably take me till PS6 to get 106%. Oh, absolutely. It will take me that long. Apart from on this stream where we're going to get it now, in about 3 minutes' time. Okay, so there we go, like that. Oh, he said bollocks. He's not going to say it now because we died, and he never repeats them. They don't repeat their dialogue. Life after life. Did you see the subtitles there? Oh, it might have been covered up by my face cam. He said something about. He said something about. Oh, but if I've seen my future, and I know. Oh, it was something about. He was doing like a time thing in his head, and he's like, oh, if I've seen that I've got a future in doing a franchise, did I only choose to go into a franchise because I saw myself in the future doing a franchise? And then he went, Bollocks, my head hurts. But he died before he got to say it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Good old me and my head, keeping it censored and clean. You know me. I'm well known in the Triple Jump community for like keeping things PG-13. Oh, please don't do it. Oh, checkpoint. I love it. Good job I got it. Peter No Swearing Austin. Yeah, that's what they call me. We do not want your swears, Peter Austin. We do not want your bollocks, Peter Austin. We made it.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy. And fried.
And fried. Oh, it's weird going from Dingo Dial to Torna. They've got very different play styles. Hats off to whoever's idea it was to... Oh, nice. Hop. Yeah, whoever's idea this was to do Torna and Dingo Dial and Cortex and stuff. Super fun. Oh, I've said it before, but it's very freeing when you're not going for the boxes. Just knowing that there's no pressure to work out... Hello? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh no! Jumped a bit early. Whoa! Up. Up. Monorail. What's it called? Monorail. Once again. Monorail. I missed my stop. Dip, 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 dip. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, got it from really far back. I was aiming for a box, but sure. Booyah! Booyah! Oh, I'm looking at the boxes, not keeping my eyes on the monorail. I've sold monorails to Brockway, Ogdenville, North Haverbrook, and Rush Food City, the culinary capital of the world. What's it called? Rush Hour. Food Town. Snackville. The Snacks Dimension. It's literally called the Snacks Dimension. Snacks. And by golly, it put them on the overworld time dimension map. Oh, jeez. Snacks. Oh! But Main Street's still cracked and broken. Hop. Oh, I'm really cutting it fine with some of these. Where am I getting off? Oh, there. Okay. What about us brain-dead slobs?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Is there a chance the track might bend?
Not on your life, my Hindu friend. Oh man, we were watching The Simpsons last night. We watched a few episodes. And I remembered, does that say Papu up there? It does, look. Papu Papu. Oh man, I've missed that reference so far. I don't know why it just says it there. It's not really relevant, but sure. I remembered one of my... Not one of my... I was pressing it the second time, but maybe you can only do it once in one jump. I don't know. Up there with like... No, again, I tried to correct myself before. It's not one of my favourite jokes, but a joke that I remember used to stick around in my head a lot when I was younger, and I'd totally forgotten it existed until I saw the episode yesterday. It's the one where Homer doesn't go to church, and he gets saved by Apu, who is Hindu, and Ned Flanders, and I don't think it's actually Krusty. Is it Mo? I think it's Mo. Is Mo Jewish? I know Krusty is, but anyway, he gets saved by people of different faiths from the burning house. And Reverend Lovejoy says, the real message here, Homer, is that, you know, you were saved by the friends and neighbors who loved you the most, be they. And then he points at the three different faiths, and he says, oh, I'm really delivering it well, aren't I? You were saved by your neighbors and friends who loved you, whether they're Hindu. No, I've done it wrong. I've done it so wrong. Whether they're Muslim, Jew, or... And then he points at Apu and says, miscellaneous. Which, you know, as well as like being very offensive and tasteless and, you know, is not aged well and was probably not really okay to say in the first place. Although Apu just come back with him and say, hello, there are like millions of us around the world, but sure, whatever. I think when I first heard that joke, I'd only just learned what the word miscellaneous was. And that alone, you know, it wasn't about whether it was, of course, it wasn't about whether it was a Hindu or not. But the notion that you would like put any faith under miscellaneous. I mean, that's what the joke is, really. It's about the ignorance of like white middle class Christian West. You know, just sort of saying, oh yeah, there's the various faiths. There's Christian, Jew, and then, you know, the other ones. And that's what the joke is, of course, in case anyone's missing that and thinks the joke is, haha, people have, oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus! Oh, yeah. Goodness me.
Stop, Peter, the joke's already dead.
Stop! Stop, he's already dead! Yeah, I didn't deliver it very well. But yeah, it's a multi-layered joke, and I also just liked the use of the word miscellaneous. You know, he didn't just say Christian, Jew, or whatever Apu is. He just sort of lumps them all together in a... Jeez. This is fun, isn't it? Wow.
Spicy fried mystery food.
Yay, spicy fried mystery food. But yeah, it's what's the word? Not parody. It's satirical, or it's kind of making fun of like people's sensibilities about like other faiths. Oh, it's an underrated joke, and I've totally forgotten it existed, and it does. So anyway, The Simpsons, ladies and gentlemen. Always a good time to explain jokes when doing this. Yeah, leaping wildly across futuristic Frogger. I made it. I did it. Thank you, Endbarlam, for the bits. Ned, have you considered any of the other major religions? They're all pretty much the same. And there's some kind of div. Is there a chance the track could bend? I don't know. Not on your life, my miscellaneous friend. And Barlam just earned a Delicious Blips 5k bits badge. Wow. Huge scoop. So, final level of the snacks dimension. And I am gonna jump into it right now. Because I feel like the stuff that comes after this, although there's only a couple of levels left, it's going to take a whole stream, potentially. It might not, but it probably will. So we are absolutely going to do this now in this stream. I love that The Simpsons is so varied that the word monorail sent us into a spiral of Simpsons. Yeah, that's the thing about The Simpsons. Like, there's that thing, isn't there? Simpsons did it first. Where you can take... Oh man, this music's good, isn't it? It's got the Cortex theme in there again. But yeah, you... Oh, jeez. Yeah, Simpsons did it first. Like, you can take almost any plot line, character, joke, and The Simpsons have probably already done it. Whoa! Good start. The way this level ends, by the way, is absolutely bonkers. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have started this, actually. This might take me half an hour or more. Screw the boxes. You already know we're not going for boxes now. It's just too hard. Oh! You can see that fella. Lord Brotovich is off to grab something to eat. Maybe I'll be back before TP is done with this level. If not, see you all on Thursday. You could well be right, Lord Brotovich. You could well be right. Thanks very much for modding today, Lord Brotovich. I think we've still got some mods around in the chat. But see you later. Enjoy your food. And yeah, we honestly might see you later. Oh! Those platforms have a very short time in the air. Let's kill this guy first. Not even going to bother with the mask, because it's probably not worth it. Oh. Oh, yes. I'll take it. Oops. Oh, the TNT there. Oh, that's fun. Don't want to dash right into the TNT. Bounce on it first. Oh! I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Oh, God. I got tuk-tucked. I got tucken out. Trialing Badger's still here to stop the swears. Bollocks. Bastards. Me. Fortunately, I'm allowed to say those words. It's only the big three that we're not allowed to, that Ben and I are not allowed to say. Take it, I can't shoot these tuk-tuks. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do it like that. Is this a tour? 1, 2. Yeah, it is. See, you look out for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. A nice tuk-tuk. Yeah, you're right. It is. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Bounce right over him. Oh, come on. Come on. That's not fair. The big three are Double Jump, What Culture, and Jinkle, says Mr. Black. Oh my gosh. Certainly can't say Double Jump or Jinkle. We're fine saying What Culture. This is a long. Ooh, this is a myth. We used to say name redundant for fun, idiots. But since we came to Triple Jump, I think we've always said What Culture. I think we may have jokingly referenced the name redundant Mimi on oh jeez, I've got to stop doing that on occasion. But in terms of like genuinely, whoa, that was a double, a twoer. But in terms of whether we actually don't like to say that word, we've got no problems at all. No problems at all. Okay. Ugh. Take me up. He said them all. Yeah, I did. Oops. That's this way. I know it's this way. Oh no, it's not. I tell a massive lie. This is quite fun, this bit, where you have to sort of... You have to kind of make your own platforms to get up there at the right height. Oh, that's not fun, that bit. So now we get that guy all the way over there. This guy here. Oh! Oh, that's okay. Turn that bouncy. Oh no, I'm all the way down here now. Got to do the scary jump again. Maybe we should set the TNT off when I come back. No! Did it too soon! That drone is such an annoyance. Oh, please. I feel like I'm now never going to be able to... I did that first time before, and now I'm never, ever going to be able to do it again. Oh, Jesus. Can I just bounce? No, I can't. Oh, come on, Cortex, please. What time is it? 20 past. Oh, oh. Oh no. There we go, that's fine. Oh, I can't get up there now.
Now you've played it a bit, where does Crash 4 rank in your top Crash games? Also, what was your favourite PS4 game now the PS5 is out?
Right, I'm going to set this off now to get rid of those Nitros. So if I have to come back again, which I may well have to do, if I flip this up... No. You become mobile again. No. Oh, he was moving the wrong way when he came back to life. There we go. Kermit the Pog, thanks for the bits there. There we go, we're up. Oh. Oh, jeez. So, Kermit the Pog, do I have to dash over this guy and then do that to him just to keep him still? I think maybe I do. Kermit the Pog, thanks for the blips. I was actually asked to rank all of the Crash games in the most recent, I think the most recent, or maybe it was the one before that now. Maybe it was. Anyway, a recent podcast. I believe my ultimate ranking was Crash Warped at the top. That's such a good game. It's got an incredible soundtrack, lovely level variety. Most of the levels are fun to play. There's only a handful that I don't like that much. Lots of value for money in that there's like the secret warp room, you've got your time trials, your gems, different levels of relics, whereas the previous games didn't have those. I then put Crash 4 in second place, I think. Or maybe I put it in third place. It was a very, very close call between Crash 4 and Crash 1. And I really like Crash 4 for its... Yeah, I think I put Crash 4 in third place in the end, actually. Crash 1 was second place. Can I just blow all these Nitros up? Yes, I can. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'll come back to you on my Crash rankings because crazy things are about to happen. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
That Schnurgleshank was killer.
Struth. Who cooked it? Heat was too high. That's why it was all rubbery inside. Subpar grill marks, too.
I liked the pickled wampa leaves.
Cortex, you can't. Why did you not see it before?
Betrayal! He's flown off in a ship, which is dropping things.
Give him hell!
And now, the end of this level involves bloody Nathan Draking your way into the back of the ship. And it's a really weird thing in terms of, like, the stuff moves faster if you're walking forward or jumping forward. But it's also still moving a little bit like a treadmill. And it's on it's on a sort of arch. And if you fall too far behind, you fall behind the camera and die. It's weird and scary and pretty wild, but geez, things get crazy. And again, these boxes all count towards your box count for the level. So, which is why I didn't bother going for the boxes once again, because imagine trying to do this platforming and also hit all of these boxes. I can barely even see which way I'm going to begin with, let alone whether there's a crate on the platform that I'm about to land on. There's TNT's coming at you. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to make it. Oh, please. The Jinx. Oh. That's a Buick right there from someone. And heck if I know who it was. It's gone. I'll look, don't worry, I will read it. But as you can see, not really in a reading mood right now. Help! Master! Do not know which way to go, Master. Platforms and boxes. It was Kermit the Pog gifting salute, quick salute, very quick salute, gifting a sub to a very long name, the funny number 69 for 2069. Thank you very much, Kermit the Pog, for gifting another sub there. That's your third, is it not? It is. I died checking, but it was worth checking because hey, you just gave £5 to the community, so. You deserved that. You deserved to see that death there. If that's what you wanted, you can have it. Problem is actually sometimes you overshoot, like especially around this area. It's very easy to jump too far. We're nearly there. Oh, mask. We made it! I do like how Torna went from, no, I'll literally tie you up here so you don't get hurt, to hurls Crash towards a blimp in an hour. Yeah, it's supposed to be character progression, but the whole thing happened in the space of 4 levels, so it doesn't really work. I like the idea is that, she's very protective, and she thinks that no, you guys, you can't take care of yourselves. I want to take care of you. That could have been a thing if they'd done it throughout the game. But it only really happened near the end. And then she learned in the final boss fight, no, we're a team. I'm sorry that I did that to you. That was exciting and stressful, says the Emma Kempton. Yeah, it was. First time. So, let's just see what happens now before my voice gives out.
There's another way I can break this cycle of endless fighting between us. I can go back to where it started.
1997.
I can undo my greatest failure.
He means you, Crash.
Bye-bye, Bandicoots.
Nah. Neocortex has just opened a rift in time, going back to 1997 or 6. 6, 7, 8, no, 7, 8, 9 it was, wasn't it? I think. Let's find out.
And now for me to stop me.
Look at it. It's Cortex Island from the Wumpa Archipelago. Remember this? Cortex Island, 1996. Wow. We made it. Da-da-da-da-da. So, the final few levels are set parallel to the events of Crash Bandicoot 1. So why not switch to that? And boy, are they hard. There's 3 levels and then a boss fight. The last level before the boss fight, the very end of that level is really, 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 really hard. Like, stupidly hard. And it's going to kill us about 50 times before we do it. However, I personally find the beginning of that level more enjoyable. When you get up to that point, I find that more enjoyable than these first 2 levels we've got to do. Nitro processing and something else. Tunnel vision or something. Yeah, these first 2 levels are grim in terms of they've got just a constant baseline of being very hard. I know that the final level has a huge spike at the end of it. Difficulty spike, but yeah, not looking forward to these first 2 levels. So there we go. Good. Lobrotovich, hello, you're back. Hope you enjoyed your food. I was looking forward to TP failing at Insanity Beach over and over again. Or if only that's what it was. Good. So I'll head back to full screen, and I will quickly finish ranking the Crash games in my humble opinion. So I said Crash 3 is number 1 for me. I'm doing it in the wrong order for a triple jump list, but what are you going to do about it? For its art style and general vibe, its music, its level types. Really love Coco's Pura levels and stuff like that. The boss fights are pretty good. Second place, I think, was Crash 1 on balance, because actually that game has more level variety than any other Crash game. I think even including this one. If you look at the tile sets, like the level themes, Crash Bandicoot 1 has far more themes in it than any of the other games, would you believe? Crash 2, I think, is the worst for that. Although some of the levels are slightly different to each other, and it's like, oh, this is like a tundra level where you're doing this, and this is a tundra level where you're doing that, or like this is this kind of jungle level, and that's a different sort of jungle level. They're all kind of very similar to each other, so I don't really like that very much. So yeah, second place is Crash 1. It's got good music, but it's not as the sort of orchestra isn't as thick there. It's not as rich because they had limited capacity on the disc. Third place is Crash 4, which would place a lot higher if it wasn't so flipping hard, because beautiful game. Has probably my favourite level in all of Crash, which is the jazzy one, you know, the New Orleans one. That's fantastic, so good. Offbeat, it's called. Love the story way more than the others. Obviously, it's got a much more exciting and engaging story, different characters, different play styles and stuff like that. And yeah, the music's top. So that's third place. Then fourth place, I put the Insane Trilogy altogether, because in fifth place is Crash 2, which I don't like very much because the levels are very samey. I don't like the jetpack levels, which are kind of meant to be its USP, even though it's like what this is it. This is your USP here, and they don't play very well. You know, not well delivered, fantastic. The final boss is rubbish. Some of the other boss fights are kind of meh. Which, you know, other boss fights are in Crash as well, but, you know, not all of them. So I don't like Crash 2 that much. So Insane Trilogy wins over Crash 2 by virtue of the fact that it has all of Crash 2 in it, and then other stuff as well. It's more value for money, and looks better, and plays a little bit better as well. So there you go, that's all the Crash games ranked, very quickly. F for Crash 2 in the chat. It's a lot of people's favourite, so there you go, it's upset a lot of people, fantastic. Fuzz Lightbeer says, for me, it's 2, 3, 4, and 1 in last place. There you go. I've just upset Fuzz Lightbeer and some other people too. Harsh Judgy F for Crash 2. Frick Crash 2. Oh man. The anti-top 10 list. Controversially, I prefer Crash 2 to Crash 1, says Straight Edge. Crash 4 would be number 1 if it wasn't for Insane Relics. Yeah, they're pretty mad. It's just too hard, Crash 4. I understand why some people don't like Crash 1 as much. It plays really badly. But for me, it's also like nostalgia factors into it as well. Like I just like Crash 1 more from a nostalgic point of view to Crash 2. Where does CTR rank? Oh man, I don't know. I didn't own CTR back in the day, so I've only had Nitro Fueled, which, you know, was really good, but it just felt a bit, I don't know, I got a bit bogged down in like the multiplayer and how like the Grand Prix and the Nitro bar that you had to fill up, and I think that was really badly executed. So I don't know. I don't count CTR or Crash Bash in that ranking because they're different kinds of games, really. But Crash Bash is pretty good. CTR is pretty good, or Nitro Fuel anyway. Dash Dingo, of course. Dash Dingo is number 1 for sure. There we go. So that is where we will call it. And very upset, Peter. Have you played Crash Purple, the Spyro crossover? I haven't, and I've not played Spyro Orange either. Crash without tribal tattoos is a waste of time. Yeah, very good. Right, that's the end of the stream, everyone. Thanks for being with me once again. I'm fairly confident now that in the next stream we will finish Crash Bandicoot 4 just in time for me to start streaming stuff on PlayStation 5. I mean, thinking about it, really, I should be streaming PS5 next week because I'll have one by then, won't I? Yeah, it'll be out. It's out this weekend or this week. So I ought to move on to PS5 on Monday, but I can't really now put Crash 4 on the side and start playing PS5 stuff until, you know, until I've finished it. Surely I could play it on my PS5 maybe, see if it runs any better. That's an idea. I think it's one of those upgradable games, isn't it? So I don't know, whatever, we'll see. But yeah, there we go, that's it. And no, I'm not going to be playing Demon's Souls. I'm sure Ben will be playing Demon's Souls, Mr. Burt Macklin. I'm not even going to buy it. I'm just not interested in that. I'm not masochistic enough to play Soulsborne games. I'll be if I stream a PS5 game, I'll probably start with Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then move on to either Bug Snacks or I keep wanting to say Little Big Planet, but it's not called that. It's just called Sackboy: A Big Adventure or something like that. You know, maybe play that. Yeah. So yeah, Astro's Playroom. The new Astrobot game is meant to be really good, actually. It shows off the new features of the controller, and it comes bundled with the console, I believe. So this might actually be worth playing. I don't know whether I'll stream it, but yeah. Right, I'm going to finally end the stream. But there we go. Thanks very much, everyone, for being with me, for all of your donations and bits and gifts. Gift subs and things, and regular subs and Twitch Prime subs and the like. And yeah, there we go. I'll catch you all on Thursday. No, I won't. Not on Thursday. I believe there is no Thursday stream this week because Ben Potter is away. But yeah, I'll see you on the channel doing the regular content lists and stuff like that. And then I'll see you next week for more Crash Bandicoot on Monday. Very good. Alright, catch you later, everyone. Bye-bye.